clinch me, get in tight, and try to like dirty box. Right? He's trying to get in here, and I don't want to fight here. I want to fight at range, right? I want to keep my distance, and I want to disengage. So as Carson's coming in here, all I'm going to look to do is to hit a bully jab. So what a bully jab is your standard jab, but instead of trying to touch and recoil here, I'm going to look to touch, and I'm going to look to hit that palm right into his collarbone, right here. As I'm doing that, I'm tucking my chin behind my shoulder, keeping my right hand up. So I'm here, bop, right here. Now the nice part about this is, if Carson tries to come in and close that distance, I'm here. If he tries to throw something, I can off balance. May still land, but it's going to be a lot harder for him to land effective strikes if I'm controlling this distance here. Now, once we're here, first all we're going to work on is just pushing out and clear. So once we're here, I step in, push him back, and clear out. This is good for when Carson's trying to be the aggressor. We're here, I'm moving, he's just not giving me any space. Boom, I get that bully jab, shuffle him forward to break that momentum, take back, now I'm here, and I can take control of that center. Does that make sense? So when Carson's trying to be that bully, walk you down, fight you in a phone booth type fighter, this is how you take back that center point from him. I'm here, keeping that tight into his neck and on that collarbone. Step him forward, clear out. We're going to work that first, and then we're going to build from there. Yeah, if he's a ortho, it's just the same thing. So Carson's not a dirty southpaw because they're not people. I'm here. You look so awkward.
I
Go, come here. Delaney's trying to bully me because she's a bully, right? I don't like that. All I'm going to do, I'm going to shoot that jab, stick it here, push her back, retake that center, kick her in the legs because I kick people, obviously. We've all seen me fight. Questions on this? This first step is just taking back that center point, and we're going to work on how to use this bully jab for a lot of other options.
Is it hit and then push, or is it like stick out, push?
Stick and then push. So I'm throwing it as a jab first, so I'm here. I'm throwing it as a jab, pop, then sticking it to you. I'm just not recoiling. So think of it almost as a double jab, like jab, stick. Does that make sense?
So when you make the initial jab, it's a
Close fist.
close fist.
Yes. So when I'm here, I'm working with Samson. Boom, I'm here, I stick, boom. Almost like we would hit that double jab type motion. Same concept. If it's southpaw, you're hitting the front side always. So, Samson's southpaw, this is the front side. If he's ortho. And then you Judy chop to the neck. Questions?
So are you like aiming the jab first, like at that shoulder stone, or is it like middle of the chest and then?
Chin. I'm trying to hit just the bottom of the chin into the top of your chest. So when I'm here, when I'm throwing my jab, unless I'm trying to move him, I'm generally throwing it right in between your chin and the center of your chest right here. Because most people, right, everyone does a little Mayweather head movement, right? Everyone's got a little bit of it. Not Delaney, she sucks at it, but like everyone else. So like when I'm here, if I try to jab at Sam's head, boom, a lot of people have decent enough head movement, especially in blue gloves to make that miss. If I'm here, Sam sits into it, bop. Makes sense? A lot more high efficiency there. So when I'm here, I take that center point back. It stops him from that downhill motion. How many of you have sparred me when I get downhill motion at you? Where I've just taken control and now I walk like this at you until you die, right? You have to be able to take that center point back from me. This is what that is used for. Does that make sense? 1, 2, wait! Grab up him. He's starting to push into me, right? I don't appreciate that. Boom, I stick my jab into his chest. I hit my bully jab, right? Now, Sam's Alabama, right? He's 18, I'm grown. So when I'm here and I push him back, what is every grown male who chose combat sports as a hobby going to do? If I push you, you're going to come back into me, right? That is everyone's reaction since Cain and Abel. That has been the reaction here, right? So when I'm here, I stick him forward, and as soon as he starts to come back in, first thing we're going to work on is a right hand option, or your rear hand option. Two good ideas. My favorite is a step off uppercut. So I'm here, I go to push him off, I step to this outside, boom. Looking to find that center street right in between his elbows. This one's especially nice for big gloves because a lot of people get real comfortable like this. So if Sam's pushing here, a lot of people get real comfortable with their hands like this, and you can find that center street. So when I'm here, I push him forward. I don't like the fact he's still pushing in. I quarter turn off, rip that uppercut. All you're looking to do is cut that short angle, bop, bop. Does that make sense? Option B from here with your rear hand, same step off, over the top. You get someone who's lazy with their hands, someone who's not being, keeping their hand discipline here. I'm here. Sam goes to push in. He's trying to hook or do whatever. Bop. Stepping right over that shoulder. I'm not throwing a baseball like I'm a pitcher. Step off to that side. Roll it over that shoulder. Realize the more exaggerated that motion, the more time he has to move and the more likely you are to miss. So we're here. Stick that jab. Bully jab in. I pressure in, he doesn't like that. Step off, hit that uppercut, hit that overhand right. I don't care which it is. Try both, see which one fits your fancy. It's not right or wrong, it's which one you're better at. What? Makes sense, guys? Huh?
Same shot, southpaw.
Yeah, so if he's southpaw here, same concept, because when I'm here, the nice part is I'm opening to that center line here. Make sense?
Is like an issue of you're stepping towards the power hand or the...
Because I'm off balancing him while I'm doing it. Think about it this way. If I push you in your shoulder as you're stepping forward, can you throw any sort of real hard power? And I'm going to feed you there anyway. Because if I'm here and Sam goes to throw an overhand, I'm off balancing, ripping up that center. Make sense? Yeah. Other questions here? You're here, bowling, quarter step off, rip, quarter step off, over. 1, 2, 3. So we're here, we're working right. I stick my jab. I go here, but obviously most people aren't just going to let you run through them, right? You're not just going to be able to be like, ha ha ha, I can push you. So I like to hit this as a stop and then throw a nice quick knee. For those of you doing kickboxing, this is a great one for the single clinch rule, especially if you can only throw 1, maybe 2 knees. So I'm here, boom, I stick it here. All I'm going to do, instead of quarter turning out, step through, just a quick, that knee goes from posting him out to pulling him in. Here, here. Step, boom. Looking to just put that right in the center of their solar plexus. Most of you don't get my rule set, where I can go whop, but all we're looking to do is change that same angle, boom, boom, but instead of cutting out, I'm going to cut through and drive that knee up. Biggest mistake I see when people do this is, when I'm here and I'm here, is when they cut here, I knee, and then I just put it back down. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm done with my combo. He's obviously not going to hit me back. Right? No one ever hits you back when you're that close, right? So boom, I'm here, I knee. As soon as that knee makes good contact and I drive through the chest, exit with a purpose. We cannot get used to this, I'm done with my combo, therefore you're not going to throw shit. Habit we get a little bit when we drill. When I hit here, boom, I exit with a purpose, then it's Rel's turn. We have to get used to exiting hands up, chin down, with a purpose in good position. Does that make sense? Questions on this?
Rotation of the hair.
So, boom, all I'm doing is going from collarbone, kind of tickling the back of their ear.
I can't see. Bro, can you take your hoodie down? I'm sorry, bro.
With the curl, so I'm here, I'm trying to grab just kind of the cap of that back of that neck. With big gloves, it just kind of hooks in. So you go from planting and kind of hooking on the top of the shoulder to hooking and planting on the top of that neck. Stop.
Can you use both of them?
You can. This one's speed. So this isn't a knee that's you should run through them with and bury. This should be a quick point and out. Stop coming forward. It hurts when you step forward. There's no free real estate in between me and you right now. If you step in, that hurts. You don't come here. Nice enough. You don't touch this. That's what you have to start thinking in your head. When I step into a cage, it is my cage. You have the pleasure of being there and getting to watch me work. Not the other way around. You take the center, you make it hurt when they try to take it. How many of you seen the Pavlov's dog but takes a bad turn? Where you do something I don't like and it hurts and they shock you? Same type of concept here. You try to step forward on me? No. You try to step forward? No. It hurts to step forward. It hurts to shoot on me. You don't try to do shit. You very politely try to shadow box next to me while I beat you up. That's the type of mentality you have to have. It's not, oh, we're going to have a good even fist fight. Fuck you. I'm landing an overhand right. You're going to sleep as early and often as I can manage it. Does that make sense? That's the mentality shift we have to have a little bit. Too many of us are very calculated and we're like, oh yeah, let's score points. Like this is fucking Taekwondo or some bullshit. No. He steps forward, there is pain involved in stepping into my circle. You don't get to step in here. If he does, I take that center point back, drive that knee through his chest, and take it back. You don't get to have this zone. Does that make sense? Seems funny. Sometimes that's the mentality you have to take into this. Questions on that? Quick, flip that to the knee. Yeah, I do.
Rule sets where you can't bring the head down, you just use the trap.
Yeah, it's here. If it's most rule sets you can pull as long as you don't target. But if I'm here and I can't truly pull here, just leaving them there, posted up. All the rule sets I'm putting you in, you should be able to pull. Just don't target the head.
But if you hit the head, wow.
You're fucked. That's, you, that's on me.
So,
It's my targeting.
You made it.
so
That's why I got DQ, because I turned.
But you did.
I didn't hit
oh,
that.
right, I was gonna say, but you did.
You want to put that in there real quick?
On opposite stance, like am I aiming
Boom,
my
we're
hand
here.
first?
So you're a dirty southpaw, right? So, boom, you hit that front shoulder here.
Okay.
Same concept. Wow. Planting that hard back into them. For us, it's a switch because we're normal people who love people and aren't dirty gremlins. But everything else is the same concept. 1, 2, 3. Good things are happening to me, right? Boom, I stick this here. But I think kickboxing is stupid. Why am I going to stand up with you where you can hit me, I can hit you? It's an equal and fair fight. I don't fight fair, guys. It's not how I fight. I don't cheat. I'm not fighting fair. I'm not going to fight you on even ground. So boom, I'm here. All I'm going to do is look to step through here, snapping my head around, trying to come here. So I'm here, hitting a quick snatch single. Because he's going to be still trying to push back into me. I'm still trying to beat that momentum into this single. Once we're here, variety of finishing options. You can trip, Superman, all the ones we've seen before. But I just want you guys working into that. For those of you who have kickboxing in the up and coming, dumb, don't get kickboxing. We're here, bop, here. All we're going to do here, I'm going to look to pull him forward, step out, spin.
There's only one per fight.
One per fight.
That's really the rule.
No, that's my
Well, there's some dumb rules. I thought that was a real one.
rule. No, it's my rule. If I catch you, if you start doing the spinning top thing while I'm cornering you, just know you're going to come to the corner. You're going to get one warning for that. Then you're going to get hit. If you're like, oh, Dustin, you wouldn't hit me in the corner. I am friends with every ref in the Midwest. Beat the shit out of you in your own corner.
Why is that the rule? Just because people.
Spinny shit gets you in trouble too often.
Right.
So like if I'm here and I'm just like, whee, whee, whee. I've seen too many amateurs get into like literally almost like the tornado defense, right? Right? I fucking hate it. None of you are that good. You have a black belt in Taekwondo, we'll talk about giving you 2 spins. 2. That's what you get for having a black belt. But when I'm here, bop, all I'm doing, stepping through, turn when you're there. Now, when I go to turn here, the first thing that has to find him is my eyes. Eyes, eyes. That chin swivels first, knee comes up, knee comes around. Down here. Yeah, y'all didn't know I could spin, did you? Alright, so if you're a normal person who likes to fight MMA, like civilized people, boom, boom, snatch into that single leg. If you're got kickboxing or you're more of a striker and you want to just see some cool shit, swivel, spin for the kick.
That's what you do if you suck at jiu-jitsu?
That's what you do if you suck at jiu-jitsu.
We're using the tie inside, right?
Yes. So, the goal here, guys, is to hit with the ball of the foot, center of the chest, center of his chin. Those are your 2 good targets. Realize if you go belly button, you're likely going to kick him right in the dick. It's just the targeting problems you have. I'm normally looking to put it across your jaw. If I'm spinning, even if it doesn't land, I want it to scare you. It's like if I'm here, and I go here, and it misses, you kind of get that look of like, hey, that wasn't cool.
Right.
But if I'm here, and it misses your head, once again, you don't step forward into my center. My territory, you step in, it hurts. Make sense? Drill her out. 1, 2,